Player 2023, and our centre number is Ticoch 68860. The chosen category is citizenship, and I'll now hand over to Ikram to introduce herself and give a presentation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ikram, and I was born on the 20th of April 2006. The painful past is still present today, not only in the form of violence, but in the everyday experience of discrimination. I've heard from many of you that you feel afraid. Afraid in your own communities, afraid in your daily lives, and most cruelly of all, afraid in your own skin. Racism is around us. It doesn't always make the headlines, but it's there. It makes some people's lives an uphill battle. It can scar a young person for life. We're surrounded by stories of racism, even if we don't see them. Racism is when someone thinks you're inferior because of your color, ethnicity, nationality, or race. It's a result of them treating you differently or unfairly. This is called racial discrimination. Let's talk about how a Black man has to take their hands out of their pockets before entering any convenience store so they won't be convicted of suspicion. Let's talk about how Black kids lose friends because hanging around with Black children gets you into trouble. Has racism gone away? No. It's been going on for hundreds of years now, and I'm not going to sit here and say everything is going to fix itself. On the evening of May 25th, 2020, police officer Derek kills George Floyd, a Black man, by kneeling on his neck for almost 10 minutes. 46-year-old Floyd, a father of 5, had purchased cigarettes from a local convenience store. After suspension, that Floyd had used a counterfeit $20 bill. The manager had called the police, and when the police had arrived, they pulled a gun out on Floyd. Floyd immediately cooperated. However, he refused on getting at the back of the police car because he claimed that he was claustrophobic. Officers eventually dragged Floyd out of his car, pulled him down on the ground, and pinned him on the ground for a total of 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Floyd was then unresponsive. An ambulance had come to the incident, and Floyd was pronounced dead at a local hospital. After a bystander posted a video of the incident on Facebook, protests began immediately in the US and quickly spread across the nation. Everyone was chanting Black Lives Matter and what George Floyd had said, "I can't breathe." The officer, Derek, who killed George Floyd, was arrested on May 29th, 2020, charged with second-degree and third-degree murder, as well as second-degree manslaughter. He was sentenced for 22 years. Did you know Black people are more likely to be shot and killed by police more than whites? And Black people are more likely to be stopped and searched. You're probably thinking, how do we solve this problem? How did we even get here in the first place? Until we start caring for one another and appreciating people's race, ethnicity, and cultures, that's when the problem will be solved. Racism is all around the world, even in football. You guys know who Mo Salah is. Mohamed Salah is a professional Egyptian football player who is absolutely cherished by the Arab world. He is a proud Muslim and very public about his beliefs. Salah often celebrates a goal in a position of a prayer, where both his knees are on the ground, as well as his forehead touches the ground too. A fan had posted a video on Twitter screaming and shouting racist slurs towards Salah during a West Ham and Liverpool match. West Ham had opened an investigation and the person was banned for 3 years from football games. The same year, another video was posted of Chelsea fans chanting, "Salah is a bomber." They was also identified and banned. And just for losing a game, someone tweeted on Twitter, "I'll force feed you bacon," knowing that Salah is a Muslim. There are some things we need to see stopped, transformed, and reformed. To stand up together, we must stand up for one another and recognise the fear and hurt. We see you, your lives matter, you matter. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
I'd like to ask a question, if you don't mind. How do people think they can get away with saying those awful things on a public platform? When I hear this happens, I'm in total disbelief about how ridiculous these people are. What could be done to stop this happening? Not so much just banning them for 3 years. What could be done?
I think
Ikram?
they should learn about the cultures. Like, I think everyone should like be in a room and just like learn about each and different everyone's cultures, and then make everyone feel comfortable in their own religion, and just let everyone know that what they believe in is okay.
Yeah. Why do you think though? Because then this happens with LGBTQI plus, organisation as well, group. People will chant slurs in
Yeah,
football matches. They'll throw things. I can't believe that adults, these are grown-up people, sometimes in their 50s and 60s, doing this.
yeah.
Does it shock you to sort of
So
what?
I don't understand how they can do it.
Yeah, and what would you say to them?
Um,
If you came across it.
like, imagine it was you. Like, imagine you was in that. Like, put yourself into other people's shoes,
Yeah,
and just imagine that.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
how would you feel?
Yeah.
If it was you?
Because it's like they've got a God, if you like, given right to throw this abuse at people or hurl it at people. Because what? They're a different religion, they're different colour. It's madness, isn't it? Yeah, it's madness. Hey, you handle that really well. It's a very detailed topic, racism. Very deep, Thank you.